Hi, my name is Tzayla, and this is the story behind Wolves.
They're masters of disguise. Can't you see their hungry eyes?
So it all started with a close friend of mine. She got involved with this guy, and when we met him, we just felt like something was off. His story had a lot of gaps in it. His grip on her felt really controlling, and there was this hungry look in his eyes that he tried to conceal behind kindness, but we could tell something was not right here. She didn't see it though. No, she didn't. We tried to warn her so much, but she just would not listen. But it got to the point where all of our friends are worried for her as well. And there were moments when we genuinely feared for her life. That's how serious this whole thing was. Then one day, after a particularly intense conversation about their situation, which, by the way, was increasing drastically, I was overflowing with emotion, and I decided I had to write a song about it. And actually, within 10 minutes, I had the entire song written. And I came out and I played it for my family, and my mom was like, "This is good, this is really good, but you can never, ever release that song." And I was like, "Why not?" And she told me, she was like, "The song is way too specific, it has way too many details in it," and she did not want to see me ruin the relationship with my friend because of a song in which I was being brutally honest and attacking her life choices. So I agreed with her, and instead of releasing that song, I chose to write another song because I still wanted to write a song about this whole situation. So instead of writing one that attacked her personal choices, I decided to write a warning not only for her, but for all of you as well. So I centered around a metaphor. I chose a metaphor. I was going to be vague so it would apply to everybody. The metaphor of wolf in sheep's clothing, because that's what he was. He was the wolf and she was the sheep. I also took some influences from the Little Red Riding Hood as well. I don't know if y'all caught that. But yeah, so I wrote the song about wolf in sheep's clothing, and I wanted the music to sound very raw and primal, kind of like a warning call. And that's why I used tribal and ethnic instruments like the jaw harp that you hear in the song. I wanted you to get the feeling of being hunted. And I wanted to evoke a sense of urgency and show you that this is a very serious matter. It's not something to be lighthearted. It is a serious thing. And I even used howls in the song as well to remind you that the wolves are near, and if you don't run away, you're going to fall victim to them. The album cover was also designed to evoke that hunted feeling. But speaking of the album cover, actually, the photo shoot to get that picture was quite the adventure. All right, picture this. It is raining outside. It is very cold outside. I'm standing barefoot on a very slippery and wet rock that juts out over a cliff. My sister is telling me to lean forward more because the shoot looks really cool that way. And I'm like, I don't want to slip and die. Also, it's raining, like I said before. My hair is curly, and it's only curly because of a lot of hairspray and a lot of hair mousse. My hair is naturally straight and long, so add the humidity from the rain, and my hair is quickly falling out of its curls. So my sister's like, we got to get this shot really quickly, especially because it's raining and cameras and rain don't mix. Again, hair is curls falling out, moving on. So we have a very short amount of time to get this shot. Somehow we got the shot, and we were able to go home before all of my curls fell out, but we didn't get any behind the scenes shots for you guys because of the rain, and we had a very little amount of umbrellas, so we didn't have any behind the scenes shots. But we got the shot. It's awesome. I think it's my favorite album cover to date, and yeah. Okay. So I had a lot of people ask me about the cloak, the fur I'm wearing, and they're like, "Where the heck did you get that? That thing's so cool!" And I get to tell you all today that I am actually wearing a rug that my sister bought at Costco 2 years ago. Super glamorous, right? Anyways, back to the song. I wrote Wolves for my friend, yes, but I also wrote it for all of you. The wolves in your life are not going to announce themselves. They're going to appear to be your biggest supporters and your closest allies, and the thought of them hurting or betraying you seems impossible, sometimes even laughable, but they're masters of disguise. And I hope that this song helps you recognize the wolves in your life a lot sooner. I hope you trust your gut and trust the people around you who care about you, because they're there for a reason. So that's the story behind Wolves. It started with a really unfortunate situation and ended with me wearing home decor. If you have any more questions about me or any of my other songs, feel free to drop it in the comments down below or DM me on Instagram at tzayla.official. Wolves and the rest of my music are all available on all major streaming platforms. Don't forget to hit subscribe or follow me on social media. I release new content every day and new music every month. See you next time.
You might feel safe, but just in way. The pain will soon begin. They might say I trusted sheep underneath their skin.
That door did not close. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Great. Okay, here we go. Let's run again. This is why I can't do things in the middle of the house. Anyways, no. A particularly what?